Let's do this. Hi, I'm Amir and this is my studio tour. I have 5 guitars as of now. I've been blessed with people leaving their guitars with me so that I can take care of them better. So all of that combined, I have 5 guitars. 3 of them are really mine. 2 of them are people who I've taken care of. No, sorry. This is my acoustic guitar. It is completely out of tune and I probably haven't played it in ever since I got it, but it just permanently occupies this a place on my guitar stand. I would rather play this on a day which I'm just not super into guitar playing, I don't really want to practice something which is too technically difficult, and I just strum some random chords and get sounds out of it. I think that is the point of this guitar being in the house. So when I moved here right in the start of 2020. So that time I didn't have any guitars, so I just basically put out call for anyone in the building who has a spare guitar who can just give it to me for the sake of my sanity, because I wouldn't survive the pandemic without a guitar. So this was the first one to end up in this house. Next guitar is a Fender Squier Strat. It again has been given to me by someone in the building that I stay in my apartment complex. They did not have any use for it, so I just ended up getting it. It's well, I don't really know the technical specification. Yeah, it's a good addition and it gives me enough to explore some drop tunings, and I can really mess with it, and if I really want to go deep down and see the technicalities of it, see the hardware, mess around with its truss rod, fix its action, so I can take all of the risks on this guitar because I didn't really invest much in this one. So that's that. It's a Fender Squier. Okay, this one is a really special guitar for me. This one is an Ibanez Roadcore RG250. This was my first guitar that I bought when I came to the United States. In 2017, when I came here in the United States for the first time, I didn't have a guitar. I wasn't allowed to carry my guitar from India, with, of course, for good reason, because I had 3 bags of clothes with me. So obviously I couldn't carry my guitar that was there, so I met this really cool person who used to play in another band in Buffalo, and I met him off Facebook, I think, and when I saw this guitar on a listing, I was like, are you really selling it for that price? And he's like, yeah, I just wanna, get it off my hands. So I was like, yeah, I'm getting it off of you. So it was a very nice day, it was a nice summer day, we went to his place, sat there, jammed, I saw his equipment, and I'm like, yeah, that's what a home studio should look like, and I'm gonna build one. Currently it's in standard tuning. It has again a hybrid gauge, the hybrid slinky gauge from Ernie Ball, which works really well for me. I've always been using Ernie Ball strings. The only time I don't use Ernie Ball strings is when I play a Strat work, which is the next one. But yeah, so this one again, I am not too sure about how its body and its specifics is made, but it plays incredibly well, and I have been in love with this guitar since I bought it, and it's my baby. But yeah, so it's really pretty looking. It's ivory, as you can see, with this big card, which is a really good finish, and yeah, bass. This was given to me by a friend who didn't have any use for it. Okay, and I was like, sure. I mean, don't call me a holder, but I would really want a bass. So this bass is, I don't even know what brand it is. Like there is no brand here. But I've put a fresh set of strings on it, and sometimes when I just want to complete ideas and I want to listen to them with how, because programming bass is like an ordeal, like you have to go and program each MIDI notes and it's like So instead of that, I just play bass, my bass part, very basic, but it helps like me visualize, or like not visualize technically, hear the whole idea as to how it would sound after that. This guitar, this is a Strandberg Prog Boden 7. It is my first 7-string guitar. It is my only 7-string guitar. This is essentially my baby. It has a tremolo, it has a floating bridge. Can probably tell you a little bit of stats on this one. It has a beautiful neck profile. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but I'm sure there'll be you can Google it and definitely see better images, but this is in no way like a marketing thing for Strandberg, but this is just my guitar. Everything I write is on this guitar. Everything that I have written, that's the material that's going to come out very soon, watch out for that, very soon, is written on this. I got this exactly a year ago, actually 27 July 2020 was when this guitar got delivered, and I am so happy. Right after that moment, like in a year, I have written so much more material, definitely enough for an EP release, but just I don't know what about this guitar is that it does to like boost your productivity. I can't vouch if someone else buys this guitar and like gets it and it works for them. Don't call me on that. But for me, it worked. Like it's an incredible piece of technology, and it just takes your playing to a level that you would want to feel happy with it. Like you really start to enjoy what you're playing, and you really start to see what comes out of it. Don't get me wrong, like there is no substitute towards technique. Like you have to work on your technique. Like I immediately started taking lessons from Jake, who tours with Pliny, but I'm not complaining. This is an incredible piece of guitar work, and I'm so happy that I was able to. I was on the wait list for quite a bit, and when I was finally able to have my hands on one, it was like life goals achieved. I was saving up for like a while, and I knew that when I had the chance to pull the trigger, I did. Never look back. So that's it, I guess. This is just something for anyone who's wanting to start off with. Also, all the guitars that I have, these are not, I wouldn't say that that's absolutely essential for you to start making music. No, you can make music with one PC, one audio interface, and one guitar. So all of this, like, my whole studio setup took a while. I've been working on this for like quite a while now, like at least 4 years. And that's when I'm at a place where I can like talk about all of this setup. So obviously this is not essential for like people who want to make music, that you want to have like an expensive guitar. Technique always comes first. But it's nice to have nice toys. I really like this guitar, and hopefully I go and play live with it someday, which is not going to be a possibility. But if you guys like this video, I would want you to comment on what more videos you want to see, so that just makes my job easier, because in my head I want to make like 2 videos, and after that I'm like, okay, so what else? So you guys can tell me. Yeah,
Welcome to morning yoga.